What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Monday, so it's time to get back to doing stuff. And we're talking about Joe Rogan, and there's been a lot of misinformation, which is ironic given Joe Rogan. So, there's been articles going around saying Spotify quietly removed 113 episodes of Joe Rogan's podcast amid misinformation and horrible clips of him saying stuff. Blah blah blah. The clips were taken out of context. We know that. What he said. He shouldn't have said it. I mean, he shouldn't have. He knows he shouldn't have, and he's admitted that. Even in context, he shouldn't have said it because it still can get misconstrued. People will still be angry about it, and yeah. In hindsight, he realizes that he shouldn't have said it even in context, right? So that's the thing. However, articles keep going around saying that Spotify has been removing episodes of Joe Rogan podcast, but that's not true because on CNBC here there is statements from Daniel Ek, the CEO of Spotify. It says here dozens of the Rogan podcasts have been removed from Spotify in the last few days, but Ek said there are no plans to pull Rogan from the platform. While I strongly condemn what Joe has said, and I agree with his decision to remove past episodes from our platform, I realize some will want more X said. So Joe Rogan pulled the podcast, and in this another one from CNN, X said Sunday night that Rogan's comments do not represent the values of the company, and that Spotify had engaged in conversations with Joe and his team about some of the content in his show, including his history of using some racially insensitive language. Following these discussions and his own reflections, he chose to remove a number of episodes from Spotify, X said. So, bear in mind, they spoke with Joe, and Joe, after looking at everything that happened and what people had said, he decided that it was best to remove episodes. Spotify didn't remove the episode. Joe Rogan removed the episode. So I think people forget that. They just saw the episodes were gone and were like, oh, Spotify removed the episode. But what people forget is that also creators have the ability to remove their own episodes as well. Joe Rogan has the ability to remove any episodes that he wants. He can just take them off. Spotify doesn't need to do it. He can do it, right? And he's the one who says, I think we should remove these episodes. I think that would be best. And that's what happened. Anyways, guys, like, comment, share. Let me know what you guys think about Joe Rogan agreeing that it was the best decision to have these episodes removed. Coming to that decision saying, guys, I think we should remove these episodes. What do you think about that instead of it being the narrative that Spotify removed the episodes and that, it was unfair to Joe, when in reality it was Joe who, after reflecting upon some of the things that had happened in the podcast, decided that maybe some of the more controversial episodes that there was concerns with, that people had highlighted, that he would just have them removed, and that was maybe best going forward to try and, stand by what he said, learn and move forward. And, in hindsight, he regrets some of the things. He didn't want it to become so controversial. And maybe that's why he's removed the episode. Maybe that's why he agreed to it, because he wanted the controversy, to go away and not there to be, in the future, another episode, another thing coming up where it's like, oh, but you had this, oh, but you had this. And he just says, you know what, after having a reflection, I think there's a lot of things that I could have done better. And he's just decided that he wants to have them removed just for his sake. That's fair for him as a creator. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next one.